Well, one of the oldest homes on Davis Islands could soon have a new owner. The near-century-old house is for sale for over $2 million. This comes on the heels of another historic home going on the market earlier this year, one owned by D.P. Davis himself.
Fox 13's Aaron Mesmer shows us inside these homes and explains what they mean to Tampa's history.
It's not hard to find the history at 36 Columbia Drive on Davis Islands. All you have to do is walk up to the front door and ring the 100-year-old bell. The home is so picturesque. It could be on a Tampa postcard. It could also take visitors on a trip back in time.
The second they open the door, they're like, wow.
To 1926, the year it was built, likely for about $10,000, according to a USF study. It was one of the first homes on Davis Islands, and it's now back on the market for $2.3 million.
It has the versatility to be an entertainment home. It has the versatility to be a home for a family.
There are some newer additions, including renovations to the kitchen and 5 bedrooms, along with a newer pool. But a lot remains from its original construction, says realtor Giovanni Cardenas.
You know, when you take a look at some of these old pictures, you see it's still the same thing.
The exposed painted wooden beams in the living room have hardly changed. Same goes for the elaborate fireplace and so much more.
It has the tall ceilings. It has the tall transom windows. It has, you know, the long spaces that are very enjoyable for entertaining and such. Those are some of the things that I think you can see was part of Tampa, you know, 100 years ago, and it's still part of Tampa today.
This is the second historic home on Davis Islands to go up for sale this year. The first was owned by D.P. Davis himself. That's the developer who dredged around a small set of islands, turning them into this famous part of Tampa that bears his name.
It was really an amazing development. It was billed as a $30 million development, had a 9-hole par 3 golf course, several luxury hotels, and a lot of homes.
Tampa historian Rodney Kite Powell says most of the work happened during Florida's land boom in the early 1920s. Both of these homes were part of that.
They really do help tell the story of the island, the story of the land boom, from an architectural history, from a kind of general social history. There's a lot wrapped up in those buildings.
But Kite Powell estimates between 20 and 40 of the island's original 100 homes have been demolished. He says when that happens, the history goes with them.
Hopefully we're able to preserve or protect, or at least have people who want to preserve and protect these buildings so they can live on for future generations.
The realtor's expecting a pretty big crowd here this weekend. There's an open house both Saturday and Sunday from 11 to 2 p.m. In Tampa, Aaron Mesmer, Fox 13 News.